So on behalf of AIF, a very good evening. And we have been doing so many webinars on art integration, especially on different subjects. And today Rajni Kaushal ma'am has volunteered to do a program, especially on lab activities. You know, that is something which we have not touched upon on many occasions. So we are happy that Rajni ma'am is taking up this topic of integrating art into our lab activities, the maths lab activities, especially with reference to GeoGebra, right? So that's a tool by which the classes can be made very interesting, and I'm happy that she is organizing this for us. So thank you, Rajni ma'am, and welcome to the session. So it's over to Rajni ma'am. Ma'am, you can start your session. I'll just allow you to share your screen. You can start the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for being so great mentor. Under your guidance only, I have done this work. Thanks a lot. Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to share my screen. Thanks for taking out your time for being here. Today, we are going to do one session on art integrated learning for classes 11 and 12 especially. Actually, it's for 11 and 12 only. And then I'll show you few of the lab activities through GeoGebra. So few of the lectures are given by CBSE for taking these art integration, out of which I have just taken this mathematics, which are applicable for mathematics. So in which they have discussed about the lines, strokes, colors, sketching from nature, some of the examples from your daily life, clay used to explain the concept, even some printing, even you can use the waste material like wires, threads. So we can even convert our lab activities into art integration also using these wires and threads and papers. And then our day-to-day use in groups. I'll give you some examples for that also. Designing for the school magazines, invitation cards, even for the whatever work they are doing in the organization, for the organization or something, we can collaborate that into the art integration. Here also they have mentioned, some of them they have mentioned all the annexure over there for mathematics. So I have just taken for mathematics. Now, first topic when we start with class 11, that is Venn diagram. In Venn diagram, if we tell the students to show some creativity, one of my students had shown so much of, I think my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yeah, thank you. So one of my students has shown this amusement park rides so creatively. You can see wherever it is closed, no queues, everything is shown in this Venn diagram very artistically. And this is one of the topic in our class 11 first chapter only sets. Even one of the student, contrast of the color is shown so nicely in this Venn diagram. I know all the students can't do so much of art. So one of the students has, I'll just show you that example also in which they have just shown this simple. They just took one pattern and shown this, that this is only football, this is only basketball. So this is, art is integrated into our day-to-day learning, which we are doing in the classroom only. Then when we come to the functions, I have mentioned that I think annexures also over there, like this is the use of contrast in annexure this. Previously, Venn diagram in annexure this, where they have used the strokes, they have used the colors. So annexure is also mentioned over here. Then the functions, when we start the function, there is one important function mode. One of the students has shown so much creativity, this peacock. But one of my students who was not so good in arts, he has shown just one sun, rising of the sun. So it's according to the child capability also, whatever they can do over here. So I have shown the annexure which comes under these two annexure. So contrast of the colors also, and as well as their strokes, taking the pics from the nature. This is the modulus function, they have shown this creativity. Then area under the curve, or you can take it under linear inequations also. See how beautifully they have made the pics out of this. This is all my class. This is done by class 12 student and the previous was done by class 11. This is done by class 11 students. But here it is done by class 12 students. Then in class 11, when we do concept of lines and conics, see, this is a ellipse equation they have shown, and in that only they have taken this slow line concept. Or so actually in class 11 and 12, what projects are taken on? They have just said that wherever you are doing your classes, you are teaching learning, so you can incorporate art integration in that. So one of the best example is taken from this class 11 topic where they study lines as well as conics. Then mind mapping, any concept. This is what I have done with the Toggle, but they can do it with the colors by making ellipse, circles, straight lines, by arrow marks. They can show their own creativity over here with the mind map. Any concept, any chapter, if we want to integrate any concept with the mind mapping, we can do that. So this is this is what I have just done with the Toggle. But this is by student, it is to be done with some colors, drawing the shapes and all that. Then they can make one model for three-dimensional geometry. Three-dimensional geometry is class 11 and as well as 12. So they can just, even they can click the pics also. Wherever they see something three-dimensional and they are noticing down that this is the point over there, they can take the clicks also in their day-to-day life to integrate that into their teaching learning. So that is also is taken as one of the lecture in art integration for class 11 and 12. So this is one of the model they can make in the classroom for explaining the concept of three-dimensional shape. So you have here this point to show this point, this distance is x, this distance is y, and this distance is z shown so nicely. Then this is very different actually. One of my students who is very good in writing, I have just told her to give me 1, 2 or 3 codes. In 5 minutes only, she sent me these codes. This is the step function we do in class 11. So I told her, just can you write something on that? And she's written this. This is we can do in the inter-house level or school level by taking the t-shirt painting, poster making. We tell them just language as well as maths. So this can come in language also as well as in maths also. One of this is given over here. Another in for the function, she is just beautifully defined this function. Sometimes the function of the life give you different parts to choose one. This is all. She just took 5 minutes to explain this, to write this. So this is an inter-house competition can be there, or at the school level for any particular class, poster making or t-shirt painting can be organized by them. This is again mode function only, but this point is taken as not as origin, some other point. So this is exactly she is shown the functions over there. So this is all art is integrated into the maths. Then these are the few ideas given over there that they can create their YouTube videos. So like I have in class 11 they do area of triangle, but now in class 12 they can relate it to determinants, and one of the students has related this with the geometry also. He has created so much good video about the area of the triangle with the determinants and the geometry. They can make PPTs to explain the concept, like expansion of determinants they know, so they can find out the minors and cofactors. They can make a PPT on this. Student can take the daily examples. They can check the intersecting planes, skew lines, many figures. They can click out the pics and see. This is the example taken. This is our daily life. We see these boards everywhere when we travel. Even a bridge, tree on the bank of a river. So all these are skew lines examples are taken over there. So they can just click the picture and they can just integrate that into their daily teaching, any topic, wherever they can see. See, this is one of the skew lines example taken over here, in which the bridge is shown, and these are all skew lines they have shown. They are non-intersecting, non-parallel. So this is the concept shown by students very well. Now, mind mapping, already I have told you by given the example of differential equation. So we have to tell them to show some creativity over there by in the mind map. ICT use, PPT, YouTube is one of the things, but GeoGebra application, which I am going to explain later in the second half, I mean, after this only, that is also to explain the concept of lab activities. Actually, I have taken patterns as art strokes I have already shown. Clay can be used for this conic explanation, where we just cut the clay to show them this is a circle. When we cut at 90 degrees, then we change the angle, it becomes ellipse and parabola, hyperbola. That is also taken as in the art integration only, where we are using the clay to form the different forms. Then GeoGebra, this is so I just want to show you few of the activities I have taken. Like in the is this screen clear to everyone? Is visible to everyone? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
So in
Yes,
this,
Yes,
madam,
ma'am, it's visible.
Visible.
yeah. So when we are discussing the topic of volume of a cuboid after cutting the square from the corners, this is an application of derivatives, and we do this lab activity. So this is I have shown that at what point the volume will be maximum. Volume is mentioned over here where my cursor is. V is equal to 1024. Now when I am changing this length of the square, see it's changing, but as I approach to 4, it becomes maximum. So this is, we can show them by GeoGebra there only, because when they cut the shape, they will ask, they will do the calculation. That is their lab activity part only. Everyone means they will do, but here with the GeoGebra, I have just made this activity so that I can just show them that if I change this just one, see volume is changing and decreasing, one this side and this side also. At exactly 4, when I cut the square 4 from all the 4 corners, volume will be maximum. Another I have taken local maxima minima. We can just they don't understand the concept of why we are taking positive, why we are taking negative. So in this, by this moving line, sorry, if I just move this point, see here the slope is positive, but as I move this side, the slope gets negative. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am,
Now
it's visible.
now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
So this side the slope is negative, but as I move this side, the slope is positive. So this is a point of maxima. Now, local maxima actually. Now here, if I just move this side, the slope is negative, and if I move to the right side, the slope becomes positive. So this is the point of local minima. We know that dy by dx is on the left side and right side. This concept we explained then. But at this point, for the point of inflection, if I go up or go down, it's remain positive. So we can explain that this is the point of inflection, in which the slope doesn't change sign. Here also, see, positive, and just it will get negative. So this is again local maximum. This is one of the activity again created. Then for class 11, when we explain them the different quadrants, that for the quadrants angle positive negative sign. So if we start from the first quadrant it is positive, point is positive, but as I cross in the second quadrant, because point is r cos theta, r sin theta, so cos theta gets negative. Here we can see the first coordinate is negative, second coordinate is positive. For the different angle like 120, if I want to show them 120, see, this is the point they will get. And in the first quadrant also we can show this. That in the first quadrant, positive, positive. In the second quadrant, it is negative, positive. In the third quadrant, again, we can show them that it is negative. Both points are negative. Wherever I move in the third quadrant, both are negative. And once I cross, then sign becomes negative, cos becomes positive. So this is one of the activity we can show to class 11. They are just doing it by memorizing. But when we show it, they will remember that, yeah, it was moving in this. Everywhere we can show in the quadrants, different quadrants, we can take it. Then this is increasing, decreasing concept. In increasing concept, we just tell them draw the curve and this. See, this is, they don't have to measure the angle. Angle is mentioned over here. If you let me increase the font size. Yes. The angles are tangent, we have to. Angles are obtuse over here. So tan of obtuse angle is negative. So this is a decreasing function because we have taken the tangents over here. And here the angles are acute angle. So tan of the acute angle is positive. So this is an increasing. This is decreasing. This is increasing function, which we just tell them to draw in the lab activity, that draw these curves, make the tangents, then calculate. But by this demonstration, they can find out it very easily that the angles are, if the angles are obtuse, the slope is negative. So this is a decreasing. Value is decreasing this to this. And here it is increasing function. This is again one of the lab activity we do in class 12. Then Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's theorem. This is the, I have taken the mean theorem. See, at different points when I am taking this, one of the lines I have taken parallel to, if I just join this parallel to, it will become the, in which we do f of b minus f of a. We do that. So that mean value theorem we can explain over here. That slope becomes exactly equal to the secant. If we just see, still it is not exactly overlapping. So this is showing 0.37. Let me increase the font size over here. So if still there is some gap over here, if you are able to see. Once I match the line, the slope of the two will be same. So we can say, what do we do in mean value theorem? That there is one point in which f of b minus f of a upon b minus a, it becomes the secant or the cos. So this is where you can show over here. Then for sum of limits is a concept when we tell them to just draw the lines in the lab activity, but they take bigger rectangles. But here we can show that, see, if we are increasing the number of rectangles, the size of the rectangle becomes so small and we get the exact value of the integral, approximately exact value of the integral of definite integral activity actually when we do with the sum of limits activity with them. Once I increase, see, this is integral is this, but I am getting this. But once I increase it, the sum gets same. But if I have integrated and I have found the sum by limits, it is same. So this concept also we can show them, but it is not very much clear with the lab activity, because lab activity when they are drawing the rectangles, they are making it bigger. So that is not giving the exact, but here they will get the exact integral value. So this is one of the activity we can demonstrate them through this. And then Rolle's theorem also. when I move the point and when it becomes exactly at the tangent. So slope is 0. Here slope is changing. Let me increase the again font size. Now if I just overlap this with the parallel line, see slope is getting 0 over here. Means it becomes, what is our Rolle's theorem? F dash C is equal to 0. At there is one point C over there. So this is, we can just show them that yes, when we move, slope changes, but at one exact point it will get 0. This is getting 0. So this is one of the Rolle's theorem. Then we have more over there, complex number. Just show you that. Complex number, if we want to show them, the value of the, just a minute, let me find out which one is there. Power. Just a minute. Yes, this one. We tell them that the I always is either on x-axis or y-axis. So this, if I just move the complex number, this complex number, see, complex number is either on x-axis and y-axis. Complex number is also, GeoGebra can show very nicely over here. A complex number, I have few of the activities, addition of complex number, difference of complex number. We can do that with GeoGebra and explain them very nicely that, yeah, this is the way we can do. Few more are there. All the lab activity, most of the lab activities, if we just try, we can show it on the few of them here are. This is for ellipse. If I increase, if A is increased, B is increased, how it flips. This is the ellipse. X square by A square plus Y square by B square is equal to 1. So that is, they can explain if A is decreased, it is taking a circle shape when they are approximately equal. See, it is circle shape, but once we increase and after this it will flip when it gets negative. So this is one of the activity we can show them to explain conics also, but for conic we take the clay forms also. With the clay, cutting of the clay, we can show them. And this is, they can just increase, these sliders can be assigned different values to show them different of the, means a bigger ellipse also. So this is the way. This is only, I have taken the screenshot and collaborated this within my art integrated learning, where we have to give the proof that we have done these activities. So these are the, I have taken few of the screenshots from there to just collaborate with that. If there is any query, there is any doubt, please ask me. I think I have gone very fast.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That was a nice presentation, and especially introducing to GeoGebra, because many, I felt that many are still not using all these. They are going with the traditional methods. So one question that pertains is, how did you learn this? I mean, did you go through a course or you did it on your own?
I did a course actually. First, Jonali ma'am is there. I am a part of IMM group, and there is Jonaki ma'am, and she just gave a 2 or 3 hour course. Then I got one opportunity to learn it from IIT Mumbai.
Yeah.
They,
So Sonalika was there.
yeah.
Yeah.
IIT
So that
Mumbai,
was,
they give very, they haven't given these activities actually, but they gave the idea of GeoGebra. They will send you the
yes.
automated video lessons through which you can learn it. But once you
Yes.
try, because this volume maximum, how to integrate these four same time, I think I took 2 to 3 hours to make those. When I am I want to show you this. See, earlier I was not getting these at the same time because by this square was going out. This of the square polygon figure 4 and 5 was going out. So it took time to just make it. But you will once you learn how to use GeoGebra, you will be able to make it. It's not a very big thing.
Yeah. Great. Thank you, ma'am, for taking out time. And I think it was a wonderful presentation. And I remember Sonalika posting this on our mass groups also. I'm glad that you went ahead and did the course. And I think it's a great tool for explaining these lab activities because, as you said, once they do it in the lab, it's becoming very difficult to explain. But this is so nice that because the variations can all be shown, I think that's wonderful. Anybody wants to make any comments or any queries, they are free to ask. I can see Dr. Vishal Mohandas ji present among our guests. Dr. Vishal, can you you want to say something?
Thank you, sir. Like, like it was wonderful presentation. Like, and we got to learn many things. Even we are also trying with GeoGebra and all other things and art integration. Like, I had some queries regarding this. Like,
Yes,
we
sir.
asked students to make a lot of projects related to this, but again, do we have to integrate with the means the state which is given to us? Or
No,
for
sir,
11?
not for 11, 12. Not for 11, 12. Up to 10, we are supposed to integrate with our PAT state as a project. But art integrated learning, that is, it's not mandatory. If you want, you can do it, but it's not mandatory at all.
Okay. We have done like we did lot of, but still we asked students to integrate with the states also, and they came up with beautiful.
Yeah,
work.
I mean,
Like I
children
could
are so
see,
creative. This is one of the ways by which
yeah,
creativity can be, not only bringing about creativity of kids. I mean, teachers are also trying out so many different methods. Anybody else would like to share
different
anything?
methods. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Vishal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any other queries or anything that you would like to share or you would like to ask Rajni ma'am?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Is it possible that we can arrange some classes?
Classes for?
GeoGebra itself.
GeoGebra, actually the best is to, there is a course from IIT Mumbai, as
I
Rajni
have
ma'am
done that.
mentioned.
I've done that course, but still
Okay, some
find
confusion.
time.
Oh, then we can, if Rajni ma'am has time, then we can have some sessions. Rajni ma'am?
Yes, sir, sure. I
Yeah,
will just
so-
show 1 or 2 activities how to make them.
Yeah.
Like in this, where I have done this point of inflection maxima minima, this is just I have taken small arcs, joined them, made it continuous, and then took the slope only, point and slope, nothing else. One day I can take the session on that, how to just make.
No, I have tried all these things, but at times what happens is the cursor keeps on repeating the curves.
So, ma'am,
You
this
have
is
to
a
delete it all
practical
the time.
session. Ma'am, you'll have to guide them
Yeah.
through a practical session. Rajni ma'am, we can plan out this whenever you are free little bit, and then maybe a session where you can practically guide them step by step on what has to be done, right from the basics. And then, at least 1 or 2 things that you can demonstrate. This was just an, initial thing, but I'm sure that you are going to, plan more sessions in the future. So whenever so that is one noted, ma'am. Beena ma'am, I think that's a good suggestion. We can do more sessions on this, and so that
Thank
it's
you,
more
sir.
clear. Yes. Any other suggestions, queries? Rajni ma'am, then you can wind up. Anything you want to say? Final words.
Sir, I think Manoj sir has asked how to join this course.
Okay.
There is,
Then you can.
Yeah, there are some links provided by this IIT Mumbai. If I get that, I'll surely share it with the sir.
No, if you are interested, I am in touch with Sonalika. I mean, I can provide you with the numbers in the group. So those who are interested in actually doing it from IIT Mumbai and going through the whole course, I can give you the number. You can contact her, and whenever the next session is, she will inform you, right? And ma'am, were there any charges for the course? I think it was free, or
Yes,
there were.
sir.
It was free. It was
Yeah,
free.
it was free. Yeah, so it was free
Yes,
because
sir,
that
yeah.
time.
But I faced one problem actually. The certificate that was given to us was given by some education institutes, which was not like directly from the
Oh.
IIT Bombay.
Ah,
Then we had to fight for it, and now we got a certificate which is
okay.
saying ki we did that course from IIT.
IIT. Yes, ma'am. Actually, they are a subsidiary body. They are a subsidiary body.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yes,
but
sir, but
anyway,
I have done this. Sorry, sir.
yes, ma'am.
I have
Yeah,
done
ma'am.
this paid. This is a paid course I have done.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I also did it. 800 rupees was the fees. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
that's what. So they
Yes,
have two courses actually. They have some free sessions. If you just want to go through the basics,
No.
there. I think.
It was paid session only.
Yeah,
800 plus 800
initially the
was
first batch
initial
that they
as
took.
well as that.
Yeah, the initial first batch that they took, that was free. Then they started charging some money, but I think it's worth it because
It's
the
worth
kind
it.
of
No,
stuff that
the
you will
videos
learn.
are worth it. Videos are excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent
yeah.
videos are there. Only thing is, when we need help, we are not
Yeah.
getting it. I did not get the help when I needed because the
Yeah, I think
videos that
subsequently, I think somebody who has already mastered, like Rajni ma'am, has already started using somebody like her. If she can take up a session, in subsequent
Yes,
days,
sir.
or yeah. So, ma'am, please, you can plan that.
Thank you, sir,
That
for
would be a great
encouraging me. I was a bit hesitant of taking this. This is actually my first session I have taken.
No, everything has been great. I mean, I think this is because it also requires courage to come up and present this, and also it is good on your part that you could take out time and prepare this, because for any as a resource person, it's important that you are prepared. Even if you take a half an hour or 40-minute session, you need sufficient material to present it. So I am sure you must have spent a lot of time in planning this. So gratitude and thanks to all. And thank you,
Rajni ma'am, and
participants.
thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir,
you.
for arranging this meeting.
Yeah, so
Rajni ma'am, really great.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas, sir. Thank you very much.
okay,
It was
bye.
a very great session. Bye, sir.
So thank you, Rajni ma'am, once again. Anything else that you want to say, or we'll stop the meeting?
Thanks everyone taking out your time and encouraging me. Actually, I was just telling sir, just handle if I get somewhere, get nervous because I have taken first session. But thanks for being so patient.
But you did a great job.
बहुत अच्छा सेशन था, काफी अच्छा सेशन था.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
See, ma'am,
It
so
was a great session, ma'am.
you got great
Thank you so much,
encouragement.
ma'am.
So you can go ahead and organize more.
Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely.
Okay, then see you all. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.